Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. This is Jenga Jero. Now, today we have the Matchmaker show, and you understand the protocol here. Any other time we have a woman on board, the woman is looking for a man, and every other time we have a man, the man is looking for a woman. Today we are having a woman, and I'll be telling you the kind of man she is looking for. But before then, if you're watching us for the very first time, this is the Matchmaker show. We help men and women to get matches, and the moment they get the right ones, they meet their destinies. So you're not lost. If you're new to the show, subscribe, like the video, and don't forget to leave a comment. Also, the contacts of our guests will be on my Facebook page at Jenganjero. So you can follow Jenganjero on Facebook and you'll be getting these updates in real time. Our guest on today's show is LW. I'm using her initials because she doesn't want her names mentioned. LW is a 34-year-old single lady and a police woman. So she is in the disciplined forces. She is part of the people who protect the sovereignty of this nation. LW is a 34-year-old woman who is single and searching. She is looking for a man who is between the ages of 35 and 45 years, a man who is serious. She originally comes from Nyandarua County, and Nyandarua County is a Gema county. So she comes from Kikuyu land. She is a Kikuyu, and she does not have children. And the reason is because she has never been married. Most of you understand that if you have not been married, chances are very high that maybe you don't have children. There are people who have children and they have never been married, but in this case, she has never been married and she does not have children. At the age of 34, you could be asking yourself, why is she single? I've already answered the question that she has never been married. You could be asking yourself, what kind of a man does she prefer? She wants somebody who does not have children, just like her. She wants to start this game nil nil, 0-0. If that man is having children, then he should not be in custody. He should not be the one who raises those children directly. I mean, the man should not be the one who is in full custody of the children. That the man lives in the same house with those children. So if you're that man, she might not be very comfortable. However, it should be noted that she does not have a problem with somebody who has children if those children are with the mother, and that man does not have baby mama dramas. Most people fear baby mama dramas because imagine you've never been married, you are being married for the very first time, hoping that this is the first and the last time you'll be married. Because even people who get married and later get divorced or widowed enter that marriage with the hope that it will be forever, it will be permanent. So you are entering that marriage, and the next thing you are about to start fights with somebody you don't know, fights with somebody with forces that you don't know. If it were you, you'd also prefer to get in touch with somebody who is not having entanglements of the past. She has described herself as chubby, and she is of medium height, and she's chocolate in complexion. So not very light and not dark. She's chocolate. Are we together? She's chocolate and she's chubby. Chubby means you can call it thick, you can whatever. I don't know some of the terms or phrases that you put. She prefers somebody who is taller than her, and she wants somebody who is preferably not a police officer. But if you're a police officer, this is something that can also be negotiated, and the location can be anywhere. She's currently based in Thika, and she comes from Nyandarua County. You see, what happens is that people like teachers, people like policemen and women, if you are a government civil servant, if you're a soldier, if you're a member of the Kenya Defense Forces, you can be transferred tomorrow. And you say, yes, sir. You wake up and the transfer letter is on your table. You just respond because your work is to serve the country. You have sworn an allegiance to the country, and your work is to serve. The same case applies to doctors, except that these days, doctors have a modus operandi where they are operating under devolved function. Since we came to now, yes, doctors are serving the country. Yes, you can be treated by a doctor from anywhere, because if you get sick as a Kenyan citizen and maybe you got sick in Nakuru, but you're in Nairobi, you will be taken to a hospital in Nakuru and you will get treatment there. If you're in Eldoret, you are Singishu County, and you come from Malindi, you come from Mombasa, you still get help from wherever you got sick. They will attend you. But those transfers are very guided these days because being a medic now is largely a devolved function. So county governments are responsible for that. Yes, you could be serving the larger national government, but it is primarily a devolved function. Health is now devolved. That's why you hear that the county government of Nairobi, the doctors or the nurses have gone on a strike, and it doesn't affect other parts of the country. And the governor will deal with that case. The governor will deal with that situation, and then they will reach an amicable agreement. For people like police, for people like teachers, that is different because you can wake up in the morning and you are transferred in a different place. So to LW, it is not very much of a sense or of a worry if you are anywhere within the republic. You could also be watching this video and maybe you're not in the country. You can reach out maybe, because at the end of the day, LW is the ultimate decision maker. She's the one who is going to call the shots. You send an application, you send a proposal, she will say this one yes and this is one no. If you're told yes, life moves on. If you're told no, you go back to the drawing board, or you even decide to be posted just like her, because that is the beauty of life, being competitive. And you can reach out to our desk on 0712 997 660 if you want to be posted, and you will be attracting a lot of people. Her number starts with 0706. No, this is her Safaricom number. I will give her Airtel number, the one she wants us to share. So until then, this is Jenga Njel. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let us know where you're watching us from. Bye.